Mamdamis, gender-affirming care, plan, surgically erases gays, just like Iran. Undecipherable headline, instant classic. Okay, the article is much worse than this. I thought it can be worse than the title, but it's much worse than whatever this is. The New York Times reported last month on the dire situation for gay people in Iran, where homosexuality is punishable by death. Many are pressured to undergo brutal reassignment surgeries to live as the opposite sex. Now instead of effeminate gay men, they are just run-of-the-mill straight women. Problem solved. Okay, bad thing, right? As a gay man myself, I think that sounds pretty barbaric. Though, you could say what's occurring in the United States is arguably worse. What are they talking about? Is this something real? Is this something that happens in the United States? Well, no, but I try to imply another thing that it is. Here, the process of medically engineered gays into pseudo-straight people starts even earlier. CC boys who like Barbies are fed puberty blockers, which prevent their voices from deepening, facial hair from growing and shoulders from broadening. That way, they'll have an even better chances of passing as female. How do you think that you're progressive while calling trans people pseudo-straight people? In what alternate reality does this person live, where being trans instead of being as an option in the US, it's actually enforced that you need to be trans at some point, that some percentage of people are being, there are no statistics or sources in here because it's an opinion piece. Like, some boys are just forced to be trans, which is not true. The administration comes up with anti-trans laws again and again, and somehow this person trying to apply that people are forced to be trans, when trans people are like incredibly disadvantaged in real life. And also, Mamdami even isn't the president yet. Mamdami isn't the mayor yet. Is this some sort of dishonesty challenge? Are they trying to beat the world record? Mamdami voted to turn our city into a national hub for mad science and gender transition. How do you come up with a sentence like this? Suppress a boy's puberty, inject him with estrogen, get him on the operating table, and Viola, you trounced a gay away. What are you talking about? That's not how that works. Your gender and sexuality is what you identify as. Trans surgeries are so prohibitive, you need to sign so much agreements that there is no way you accidentally become trans or forced to become trans. You're forced to not become trans. This is the same rhetoric used against gays, that people are forced to become gay since childhood. Won't a gay man know that? No, I guess not. What about trans men? Like, assigned female at birth, and then they become male, and then they date other men. Are they not gay? Are they forced to be gay? What about trans men? What about trans men? Are they forced to be gay? What is going on? There are zero mentions of trans men in here. It's like trans men don't exist. They don't exist for this person because they're inconvenient for their narrative. The so-called LGBTQI+ movement, the same movement that once insisted homosexuality was not a disorder, now sits silently while clinicians interpret ordinary gay childhoods as clinical symptoms. What about trans men? Are they forcing tomboys to be gay men? Where does this logic end? We once understood that many gay adults were gender-not-conforming kids. Now we treat that non-conformity as a sign of being born in the wrong body rather than the natural part of growing to a gay identity. Hey, columinism man. What if you let them decide if they're gay or if they're trans? And not assume that it's a natural part of growing into a gay identity. What if it's the choice of the person? About their identity. Since the video is more than 3 minutes long, thank you my first member ever, Zombie Freak, and thank you my Patreon member, Monday's Last Brain Cell.